The White House fires its CDC director, but she refuses to leave. The Biden administration never had this kind of spectacle, but today, America's top public health agency is in open rebellion. According to the New York Times, the White House said it fired Dr. Susan Monarez, the new CDC director, after a standoff with Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. over vaccines. Guess what? She's for him, he's against him. But Monarez, confirmed by the Senate just last month, is refusing to step down. Good for her. Her lawyers call the firing legally deficient, arguing only the president himself can remove her. Apparently, Kennedy tried to remove her. 4 other top CDC officials resigned in protest, warning of the weaponization of public health. Dr. Dimitri Daskalis wrote, "I am not able to serve in this role any longer because of the ongoing weaponization of public health." The showdowns follow a string of turmoil at the CDC, including layoffs, budget cuts, and even a shooting at the Atlanta headquarters. Critics say Kennedy's anti-vaccine agenda has gutted morale and endangered public trust. Former CDC leaders warn the mass resignations leave the nation less safe and more vulnerable. For now, Dr. Monarez is still in office and daring the White House to force her out. Okay. So what's the real message here? America needs to wake up. Bobby Kennedy is crazy. He's got a worm in his brain, and now he's firing doctors in charge of your health because they believe in vaccines. Now, in normal times, someone like this wouldn't get appointed. But in normal times, when a crazy person like this does slip through, that would be the only thing anyone talks about. But because we have so much other crazy stuff with Trump trying to take over companies and extort companies and put tariffs on islands where nobody lives, this slips through the cracks. Let's dig a little deeper here. So this is really extraordinary. The officials here who quit, their language, Dr. Dimitri saying, "I'm not able to serve in this role any longer because of the ongoing weaponization of public health." That takes real guts, because this person is smart enough to know that if you stand up to this administration, if you stand up for science, if you dare seem like you're criticizing anyone in the Trump administration and you work for the government, you are going to be absolutely overwhelmed with nasty emails, calls, doxing, vile messages on X and Twitter and social media. And yes, you're probably going to get a whole bunch of death threats. I hope not. I hope people who do that are punished. But these people know what they're getting. To actually say this is weaponizing public health, knowing they're putting their own families at risk. They're putting their own health at risk because there's so many nuts out there willing to do the bidding of dear leader and track down and punish and harass anyone who speaks out, including their children. So I want to commend these people at the CDC. And I do want to commend this Dr. Monarez. She says, "I'm not leaving." Good for you. I hope you stay, and I hope you fight it out, and I hope you continue to say black is black, white is white. You don't just say, "Oh, the new boss says white is black and black is white." Okay. The new boss says vaccines don't work. Okay. I don't want you saying that. What next? Are we going to outlaw antibiotics? Is that what you want to do? Are we going to say germs don't exist? Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions. Maybe germs exist. Maybe it's just God's will you get sick and die. Is that where we're headed? I don't think we're that far off. So again, 4 senior CDC officials resigned in protest. Former leaders of the organization say these people who are leaving are public health superstars. The agency's already been decimated. Layoffs, funding cuts. There's a morale crisis, not to mention shootings at their headquarters in Atlanta. Sadly, I think no one's going to pay real attention to this until we have some kind of massive outbreak. Yeah, maybe if 1 million kids get measles and half of them die in America, maybe someone will realize, oh, maybe Trump pandering to the people who like Kennedy and don't believe in science and don't believe in vaccines, maybe that wasn't a good idea. But until then, I guess it's just going to be another story in the news cycle that we all forget once Trump announces tomorrow he's going to revoke Barack Obama's citizenship. He hasn't said that yet, but let's face it, it's probably only a matter of time. Hi, I'm TJ Walker. This is Filtered, where we look at top stories of the day, filtered through the lens of communication skills, all with the goal of helping you be a better communicator and more successful in your job and in your personal life. So I try not to talk about this topic because it's so distasteful. And this show is primarily about looking at business stories, technology stories through the lens of communication. It's not a political punditry show. And I try to give you objective analysis, but we do live in a time when, as is the nature of authoritarian dictatorships, the politics touches everything else in society because dictators want to control, well, everything.